There are signs and synchronicities all around us. One only needs to pay attention to notice them. Numbers and number sequences are one of those signs that come to us to guide us along our journey. Whether it's a reassurance or a warning, it's no coincidence that you are noticing these numbers. So what do they mean? Today we look at the meaning of number 333. To understand the meaning of 333, one must first look at the meaning of 3 on its own. The number 3 is a creative number. It is also an action number. Combining creativity with action means that it is time to act upon your creative side and ideas. Whether it's painting, writing, or any other kind of art, starting a new business, or traveling, exploring new ideas, or bringing to life old ideas, this number is encouraging you to bring your creativity to life and do what brings you joy. Albert Einstein once said that creativity is intelligence, having fun. Think about what brings you joy in life and do that, and your creativity will flow naturally in the right direction. Creativity is following your heart. It comes from the heart center that brings us joy. It comes from love. It comes from God. It's the act of surrendering to good and letting your creativity guide you, allowing God to guide you. Sometimes our heart and our brain tells us to do different things, or they show us different paths. The number 3 is aligned with the heart. The heart is an energy point on the body. In some cultures, it is referred to as the heart chakra. Since the number 3 is aligned with the heart, love, and God, the number 3 is encouraging you to follow your heart over your head. If ever you needed a sign or help with the decision to follow your heart or your head, take this as your sign to follow your heart. What happens when we follow our head over our heart? Since the number 3 is in the number 333 3 times, it makes this message for you even stronger. It's as if someone is knocking or banging at your door, urgently trying to give you not just a subtle sign, but rather a clear sign for you to follow your heart and just let that creativity flow. Flow with the current rather than trying to paddle in the wrong direction. By allowing the current to guide you instead of paddling against it, you will reach the destination sooner that is meant for you. When I think of the number 333, I think of the start of a race. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Number 3 is go. Ready on 3. We go on the number 3. Number 3 is go time, and 333 is saying, go, go, go. The time is now. It's time to put your ideas and thoughts into action. If you've been thinking about doing something, it's time to do the things that you've been thinking of doing and maybe haven't started yet, or to finish an old project that has been put on hold, or maybe it's time to leave somewhere that no longer serves you, or time for that big change. Whatever it may be, 3 is an action number, meaning it's time to take action, which is emphasized in the 333 to say, do it now, the time is now. 333 also has the number 33 in it. 33 is a master number. 11, 22, and 33 are common master numbers. Master number 33 is the master teacher. It signifies the capacity for guidance and instruction. It is a very powerful number that represents wisdom or the keeper of wisdom. It is often used in secret societies, representing the secrets or secret wisdom that these groups possess. At the higher levels of their organization, where gaining access to the knowledge requires one to work their way up the ranks to receive that knowledge, like the top of a pyramid. Only few have reached the top of that pyramid. When I think of master number 33, I also think of the great master teachers of our time and before us, great masters like Jesus who were so wise, whose teachings are timeless, and their wisdom continues to guide us to this day and into the future. Think of other wise masters from cultures and religions as well as teachers, highly skilled in a particular trade. I like the example of the wise master herbalist who passes down the knowledge of herbal medicine to their apprentice. The apprentice learns from the master, and at such time as the apprentice is proficient in their knowledge and craft, they too will become a master of their skill and trade as well. The master herbalist eventually retires, and the apprentice steps into the role of being the master, and then they pass the knowledge on to the apprentice, who again eventually becomes the master, and this goes on, keeping the knowledge and tradition going through generations. 33 is a nurturing number. Through the passing of knowledge comes a type of nurture that equips the student with a sense of preparedness and responsibility. What will one do with the knowledge that is passed on to them? Now that you know, what will you do with that information? Will you use it for good, as service to others? Will you pass it on or keep it to yourself? There is another well-known quote by Albert Einstein that goes like this: "The more I learn, the more I realize how much I don't know." The more we learn about, the more we realize that there is a whole bunch of new things to learn about that we haven't even heard about before. The number 333 adds up to the number 9. 3 is the square root of 9. 333 is also the number 9, so both 333 and 9 are a combination of everything that 3 and 33 represent. 9 and 333 represent an accumulation of life experiences that encompass 3 and 33. 9 represents leadership roles such as teachers, leaders of countries, CEOs, business owners. It also represents the creative people like art, music, fashion, medicine, using your creative skills. It also represents humanitarianism and a desire to make the world better through positive impact. It encompasses positivity and enthusiasm, which is always present when we're feeling creative or passionate about something. 9 is feeling ambitious to achieve goals and create, but one may also need to be careful not to get too caught up in self-righteousness and pride that can come with the knowledge of the number 33. Pride comes before a fall, so make sure that you always stay humble and use your gifts and knowledge to do good in the world as service to others. Knowledge is power. Use it for good, and use this as a reminder that being in a leadership role doesn't mean that you belittle others, talk down to, or be rude in your authority, but rather be the example, teach by example with compassion in a nurturing way. We can all think of people in our lives in roles of authority or teaching roles like bosses, teachers, law enforcement, parents, or other roles of authority where these people abuse their authoritative privileges, perhaps by being bullies, unfair, or abusive. This is a reminder to stay humble in your leadership role, teach by example, be kind, and have the patience for others, and you will be naturally rewarded for your kindness to others. To sum up 333, it is a number that represents go time. The time is now, like 1, 2, 3, go. Bring your creativity to life and to share your knowledge with others in a nurturing service to others type of way. The time is now, like 1, 2, 3, go. To use your creativity, to bring your knowledge and skills to life, to share with others, and spring into action to start doing the things in life that bring you joy. If you like this video and would like to know more about numbers and patterns, check out our YouTube channel, Free Will Universe, for more videos just like this one and others where we go in depth even more about the meaning of numbers. Thank you for listening.